On this video, I'm going to talk about VUCA. And VUCA is something that has four parts, and I'm going to explain what those parts are and what they mean and how you can find out if you're using them or when not to use them. Hi, I'm Lucy, Holistic High Flow Coach. So VUCA is for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. So if somebody has those things in their business already, like an entrepreneur, they are less likely to want to have those things in their personal life. And turning that around, somebody who is disenchanted, is a bit bored at work, it's all the same, and they don't see an end to it, it's very boring, then they're probably going to want to have a bit of VUCA in their personal life and do things that are going to excite them. So it's having that balance rather than getting into overwhelm. So let's look at these things one at a time. Let's first look at volatility. So volatility is literally the speed of change within a company, within a situation, and the demand that it has, so that volatility has a demand on you, and there's turbulence. Looking at uncertainty, it's when you can't really predict something because of the parameters of what you're doing. And some environments just don't allow you to predict. They're too uncertain for you to be able to predict any outcome. And so that's the uncertainty part. Then when we move on, we move into complexity. Now, complexity here means there are a number of factors that you need to take into account. And if they are interlinking factors, but they're all very different from each other, the more complex the situation becomes and the more uncertain you become about what the outcome might be. And it's really hard to analyze because everything is so different. There are so many interreactions and interlinks with all of these different connections. And so it's a very complex environment or situation to be able to analyze. That is where the complexity comes. And then you have ambiguity. And ambiguity is a lack of clarity on how to interpret something, how to interpret information, because it's not clear. It hasn't been given to you in a clear way. And so it's very ambiguous. And again, without the clarity, it is giving you stress. And so looking at all of these things all together, and whether you've got those in your personal life or whether you've got those in your business life, hopefully just in one area, then you're probably going to want the opposite in the other area. Now, if you've got them in both areas, that's where you get into overwhelm, that's where you're going to get into burnout, and you're less likely to get into any kind of a flow state. And so looking at the VUCA in your own personal life and your business life, has it got those things? Has it got volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity in your business? And can you calm that down if there's too much of that? Is there a way that you're in any way control of that? And if it's over here in your personal life, again, is there a way that you can take some of that uncertainty or that ambiguity away by having conversations, by sitting down with somebody, by changing things around so that you're not getting so stressed and overwhelmed? So that's in your hands to a certain extent, but there will be some parts of it, maybe with the business side, that it's not in your hands. But it's definitely worth looking at the VUCA that you have or don't have within your life and seeing if you can get a better balance and not be so stressed. There's going to be another video coming up on screen, so I'm going to see you over there. Take care. Bye for now.